Hello, Clown on the Ground. We are here with Jim Beloff. How are you,
Hey,
man?
aloha,
Hey,
Aldrin.
And he's with the Daily Ukulele and all these wonderful products that help you learn how to play ukulele. So tell us about the Daily Ukulele to Go.
Yeah, thanks. Well, for some of your viewers, they may know the Daily Ukulele songbooks. And so now there are 3 so far, big ones, 9 by 12. We did, after the first one, we did a leap year book with another 366 songs.
Right.
We did a baritone version of it. What we didn't have was a small version. Those original books are pretty heavy.
Hard to carry around.
They're hard to carry around, and like if you want to take one camping with you, it's a big heavy book. So we asked ourselves, could we take the first book and turn it this small and still make it readable? And so after a lot of testing, we came out with it to go. And the good news, I don't know if you can see this, but it's really readable. Even though it's much smaller and less heavy, it's very readable. We worked very hard on that. And you still never have to turn a page in the middle of a song. So we worked really hard on this. This came out in November, and it's been very successful, as all the Daily Ukulele songbooks have been.
Good. So it's basically the first book, but shrunk down.
It's exactly the same as the first book, but shrunk down.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, it's in such high demand. Do you have plans to release even more books?
We do. We were just actually up at Hal Leonard, who is our distributor and our co-publisher on the Daily Ukulele books. And there's been a lot of interest in having us do a baritone version of the Leap Year book.
Cool.
We did it the baritone community is somewhat underserved.
Yeah, it's huge.
And it's a significant, passionate subset of the overall uke market, and they want their books. And so we did the baritone of the first book, but they want a baritone of the Leap Year. So I think we're going to get that out finally this year.
Awesome.
I get about an email every week for that. So we're going to do that. And then the other big news that we're pretty excited about is we've known, of course, James Hill forever, since he was part of the Langley group.
Who doesn't?
And
everyone knows James Hill.
And I think some of your viewers may know that over the years we released a series of books called the Ukulele Masters. We did 3 books of Lyle Ritz arrangements.
I bought one of those.
That's right.
That's how I learned how to play jazz ukulele.
There you go. I know, they're beautiful, beautiful arrangements of Lyle's. We did a Herboda book.
Cool.
And then we did the John King classical book many years ago.
That one as well,
still beloved.
Just some of those, like that technique that he does, and
That's
that classical feel to it.
The Campanella technique.
Yeah, great book.
And they all come with CDs. And so many years ago, we talked to James Hill and we said, how would you like to do a master's book? All these years it's been marinating.
Awesome.
And so he's going to do a book for us. It'll be out for the holidays. And it'll be about 15, 16 different beautiful James Hill arrangements of pop songs and standards.
That's so cool.
And in his distinctive, unique style. We'll have the CD with all in tablature, and I know that his fans are going to love that.
Man. Oh, just take my money already. I want it now. That's so cool. So when do you feel like that's going to come out?
That'll be out absolutely for the holidays, so September.
Oh, cool.
So this year, 2016. So we'll have that out then. So we're really excited about it.
So where can we find all these books?
Well, of course, come to the minute they're available. They're always available on fleamarketmusic.com. And then, of course, everything eventually is available pretty much everywhere through Hal Leonard. Cool. But you can always get it through us at fleamarketmusic.com.
Nice. So if I were a beginner ukulele player looking to start the ukulele, and I've never touched an ukulele before, which ukulele would you recommend?
Well, you know what I'm going to say. You mean the book?
Or just ukuleles in general? Ukulele.
You mean an actual instrument?
Actual ukulele.
What would you
I'm
biased.
recommend?
Of course I'm going to say, my family, of course, some of you probably know, my sister and brother-in-law are behind the flukes and the fleas and the fireflies. That's all that my wife Liz and I play. We perform still at Ukulele Fest, and that's all we play. I still love my Koa fluke. Liz is now really into the Firefly banjo uke.
Cool.
And so we love them. They stand up. They've got great tone, and they're made as everybody I think probably knows at this point. They're made here in the States.
Right. And they're indestructible.
They are kind of indestructible, and they're unique.
Right.
So they stand out. But we just love them because they sound so good. So I guess I'm biased, but I really stand behind the product because that is in fact what I play.
Cool. Well, anything else you want to say to the Ukulele Underground audience?
Just thank you everybody for, and thank you for supporting all the different things that we do. One last plug, if you're interested, is that I'm going to be, I wrote a concerto for the ukulele way back. I know
cool.
Jake has been getting a lot of deserved attention for the one that Byron Yasui wrote and he performed. Back in 1999, I was commissioned to write a concerto, and it's called Uke Can't Be Serious. And you can find it on YouTube. And I actually last year played it with the Santa Monica High School Orchestra out here. And then recently played it with the Choate School Orchestra. This June, I'm going to be playing it in Germany and Austria with the Choate School Orchestra. It's about a 10-minute piece, and it's very classical music sounding, but it also has a surprise in the middle. So look up Uke, U-K-E, Can't Be Serious, Ukulele Concerto by Jim Beloff. You'll find it. It's really kind of a fun piece. So I'll be performing that in Europe this June.
Right.
So if you're in Germany or Austria by any chance, in June, look for us.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Jim. Always lovely to talk to you.
Aloha,
Check
Aldrin.
them out,
Thank
guys.
you, mahalo.
Daily Ukulele and all the future books coming out. Jim Beloff is a man, so check him out. Aloha.